guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do an empties video. So these are things that I ran out of over the course of several months, I would say. So it's a pretty good size box worth of stuff. So this stuff right here, all this stuff I'm going to talk about. Alright, so thanks for visiting my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button right now. So with that being said, let's just get into it. First of all, I have an obsession with Bath & Body Works 3-wick candles. I have way more than the average person should have. So the first one that I have that I've used up is this Marshmallow Fireside. This candle, it smells so good. It's more of a fall candle, but the notes are toasted marshmallows, smoldering woods, and creamy vanilla. If you haven't smelled this, I don't know if they still have it right now, but you need to go out and pick it up as soon as possible. Next, I have this hot cocoa and cream. This is another candle from Bath & Body Works. This smells exactly like homemade hot chocolate. I mean, it doesn't have like an artificial chocolate smell. It really smells like hot chocolate, like cocoa and maybe a little bit of vanilla. It says the notes are decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. This is probably my favorite Bath & Body Works candle of all time. I have like 5 of these. I know that's embarrassing. Seriously though, this smells so good. Candle in this empties video is gonna be this Endless Weekend candle. I used this up a while back. I've been meaning to do an empties video for a while, but I've just been really busy with school and wedding planning and all that stuff. So this is from, I think, last summer. But this is see, it says it has summer mandarin, creamy vanilla, and blue coconut water. This smells so good. It smells like a, I don't know, like a fresh summer day. Yeah, one of my favorites. Okay, next we're gonna talk about some Soap and Glory products. I discovered this brand when they were at Sephora, and then they quit carrying them at Sephora. So now they carry them at Ulta. And I think they just started carrying Soap and Glory products at Target, I believe. I heard that somewhere. But the first product I used up is this Smoothie Star. This is, it says lightly whipped body buttercream. With pistachio, almond, and sweet vanilla fragrance. This is the best body cream that I have ever used in my life, ever. This smells like, I don't know, like a fresh, out of the shower kind of smell. It's not too sweet and it's not overpowering. It's just like a very natural, I don't know, like a very natural, you can definitely smell the pistachio and the vanilla, but it smells so good. And I have literally used this whole entire thing up. There's like nothing left in there. I was scraping the bottom. But I have really, like, extremely rough, dry skin, especially on the backs of my arms and my legs. And I was using this CeraVe lotion that's especially for that, but it was like $15. and I just got tired of paying that. And when I found this, I think it works even better than the CeraVe does. And I'm pretty sure it was like, I don't know, like, it was really cheap. Like $8, something like that. I can link it down below. But this has got 10.1 fluid ounces. So this is a really good deal, and a lot of times they have 2 for $20, I think, or something like that. Where you can get 2 of these or mix and match for $20, which is awesome. I've used up a ton of these, but this is just the first one that I've saved for an Empties video. This is the Rich and Famous body wash. This is a dual use shower and bath body wash with an almond, oats, and brown sugar scent. This is the best body wash I have ever used, and I'm not exaggerating. This is the only body wash I've ever used that doesn't dry my skin out. Like, after I use this, I actually feel like my skin is more moisturized, which never happens with the body wash. It says it has suds, whatever that is, moisture boost, raw flower honey, almond milk, and super soft in skin conditioners. So this is kind of like, it goes really well with this Smoothie Star. I use this and then I use the body buttercream after because they have similar scents. They're really light, and every time I use this combination, I get out of the shower, my boyfriend asks me what I have on that I smell so good. Every single time. So, yeah, I've used like, this is probably, I have one in the shower right now that's about halfway empty. So, that's probably like my 4th one. That's pretty crazy because this is huge. This is 16.2 ounces. So, if you can get your hands on this, you definitely need to try. I'm telling you, I will never use another body wash. Okay. So, the next thing I have is this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick in the shade 117. This I have literally used up to the nub. There is nothing left. Like, nothing. I just bought a new one of these. This is great. Super creamy. It's a really good foundation stick, medium to full coverage. Like I said in my last video, perfect match to my skin tone. Makeup Forever has a really good range of shades. So if you have a hard time finding a foundation that matches your skin tone, try out the Makeup Forever foundations. They're great, and this is one of my top 5 foundations. Next, I have this Clinique Moisture Surge. I talked about this in my 2016 favorites video, I believe. It's just a gel moisturizer. I have another one. This is what it looks like when it's full. It has kind of a pink tint to it. Pull my shirt up here. It's just a really light moisturizer. Now, I have like normal to dry skin, but I like this moisturizer because I'm also very sensitive, and a lot of moisturizers that are meant for dry skin have oil in them, and they break me out. They just break me out really bad and clog my pores. This is super lightweight, and it's also a really good base for foundation. When I use this, my foundation just goes on a lot smoother, and it just looks a lot better. And I can use this as a primer and not use anything else with it, or I can layer a primer on top of it. But this is the best. This is, I think I've used up like 3 of these, so these are great. The next empty I have, I should have mentioned this before I went on to the Moisture Surge, but this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, the liquid, same shade 117. I have used this absolutely to its end. I can't get another drop out of this. It's similar to the foundation stick, but I think it's just maybe just a little bit lighter coverage, just a tad. But the thing I love most about this foundation is it goes on like a gel almost. Like it's really, really light, and I don't feel it when I have it on, and it just looks like skin. You can't even tell that you have this on, especially because it's such a good match. So yeah, if you haven't tried this, definitely try it out. Okay, the next product I have is my Purity One-Step Facial Cleanser. I use this to take my makeup off. This is the best cleanser. It doesn't strip my skin. After I take it off, my skin just feels really soft. It doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel squeaky. It is great. It takes off mascara, it takes off eyeliner, it takes off everything. I can wash my face with this and nothing is left. Nothing. I mean, if I don't want to, I don't even have to use like eye makeup remover or anything like that. This is a really good cleanser, and it's really good for sensitive skin. I think it's actually made for sensitive skin. So if you haven't tried the Purity line or the Philosophy line or the Purity cleanser, try it out, especially if you have sensitive skin. Another product I've used up is this Clinique Take the Day Off Eye Makeup Remover. And I use this completely to its end too. This is the best eye makeup remover. This and the Mary Kay, which is surprising because I'm not a really big fan of Mary Kay, but their eye makeup remover is great too. Those are the best two eye makeup removers that I've ever used. But this is really good, and I just bought another travel size of this to take in my kit and when I go on trips and stuff like that. So this is great. Next, I have this Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster. This is what it looks like. It says a potent vitamin C complex to brighten, smooth, and healthy appearance of aging. It doesn't say this on the bottle, but the reason I love this, number one, I have super dry, well, normal to dry skin, but certain areas I get really dry. The second reason I love this is because it lightens any like hyperpigmentation that I have. It lightens my freckles. It lightens if I have like a red place from like a bump that I've had come up. It completely takes it away. I put it on at night. I put it on after my toner and before my moisturizer. And I mean, I can tell almost an immediate difference when I wake up the next morning. This is really, really good. I have tried the Murad one, and the Murad one kind of does the same thing, but the Murad one smells so bad. It smells like straight up sulfur. I can't stand the smell of it. It makes me sick. This one smells like oranges. I mean, it smells like fresh and like you just love putting it on your face. So if you're looking for like a dark spot corrector, try this out if you haven't. It's really good. I think it's just as good as the Murad one. So yeah, we're getting to the end here. Next up is this Living Proof Nourishing Styling Cream, and it's part of their No Frizz line. I just put this on. I used to use this before I got my Kenra blow dry spray, but I just put this on my wet hair, and it kind of does the same thing as my Kenra blow dry spray. It just like smooths it down and makes it look silky and not weighed down, but it just keeps the frizz away. basically. This is really good, but the only thing is it's kind of expensive. So I get more in the Kenra one, so that's kind of how come I switched to it. Next is this Verb Sea Spray. I still have just a teeny tiny bit left in this, but I thought I would talk about it anyway. This is the best sea salt spray that I have found. It says windswept waves and light dry texture. This doesn't make my hair crunchy, and it gives me a naturally beachy, hang on just a second. It gives me a naturally beachy hairstyle. It's the most, it's the closest to a natural wave spray that I have found, so, and it smells really good. Next up is this Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the shade Light Warm. I absolutely cannot get anything else out of this. I don't know if you can see, but like I'm scraping the sides trying to get this out, and the brush is completely dry. But anyway, this concealer is great. It's a little bit, if you've used the Tarte concealer, the Shape Tape concealer, it's a little bit lighter coverage than the Tarte Shape Tape, which I like because sometimes I don't want like super full coverage concealer. So I have a backup of one of these already. This is a really great one if you haven't tried it. Another concealer that I used up is this Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. Okay, so here's the thing. I use this concealer completely up, and I love this concealer. It gives really good coverage. It's cheap. It's from the drugstore. But when I used this concealer up, I went out and bought a backup. And when I got the backup, I started using it, and I started noticing these red welts. I mean welts, like large welts underneath my eyes. And I didn't know what it was from because I hadn't started using anything new. I was using the same skincare. It took me forever to figure it out until I realized that every time that I had a breakout, or really it was an allergic reaction, I was using this. So it's kind of a bummer because I really love this concealer, but they must have reformulated it because when I bought my backup, it started breaking me out, and this never broke me out. So it's an empty, but I probably won't be repurchasing it. Two more things really quick. So the first thing is this little sample size of this Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is their hydrating primer, and what I do is I mix this with the smoothing primer. I put it on my clients as well as myself because the smoothing one's just a little bit drying by itself and the hydrating one's a little bit too hydrating by itself. When mixed together, they are perfect. So especially if you have dry skin, definitely check this one out. And the last product I have to talk about is this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair what is it? I guess cream? I don't know, but it's a gel. It's a gel cream. I don't know if you can, there you go. It's got a really light texture, and this has, I used to work for Estee Lauder, so I actually know a lot about their products, but this has the Advanced Night Repair Serum in it. So it's like Advanced Night Repair Serum for your eyes in a gel form. So it has hyaluronic acid in it, which holds the moisture in your skin. It's a, it's kind of like a water magnet. Hyaluronic acid attracts water and holds it in your skin. So this is really good. It plumps my under eyes. It kind of fills in my lines, and my makeup goes on smoother after I use this. So if you haven't tried it, go out and pick it up for sure. It's a little bit expensive, but honestly, this is the best eye cream. Alright, so I think that's it. That's the end of my video. So if you haven't subscribed already, like I said, please hit the subscribe button, and please let me know down in the comments what kind of videos you want to see next. I was thinking about doing a products I didn't like video next. So if you want to see that, just please let me know down in the comments. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one.